everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. We got a fun topic for you. And this goes around how not to reach out to people on LinkedIn. A lot of people are really tired of all the spammy, salesy, clickbait type tactics that are going on. So I'm going to go over 3 specific ways and things of how not to reach out to people on LinkedIn. Buckle up and let's dive on in. So, hey, everybody, Scott Aaron here. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your day. As always, hop into the comments, say hi and where you are tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay. If you are watching this on the replay, feel free to tag some people, share this video, like, love, support, react to this video any way you want, just to let me know that you resonated with it. Now, also, if we're not yet connected on LinkedIn, head over to my LinkedIn profile, hit my follow button, turn my LinkedIn notification bell on, and let's stay connected. Now, this is a constant topic of conversation amongst a lot of business professionals. And what I can say is that a lot of people are really sick and tired of a lot of those 18-paragraph long drunkalog verbal vomit messages that continue to be sent out on LinkedIn. It almost seems like it's daily that someone's getting pitched and sold to for something that they don't need or they don't want unwarrantedly, and people are very frustrated. Now, I will tell you is that hopefully, and I do believe that LinkedIn is very, very much aware of this and is going to do their part in helping to continue to reduce these things, whether it's marketing companies or VAs or software. Slowly but surely, these people will be removed from the platform. Now, what I'll tell you is that there are 3 ways that if you're doing these things or you're familiar with these things, there are 3 ways of how you should never, ever reach out to people on LinkedIn. They don't work, they ruin your credibility, and they really dehumanize the whole point and the whole aspect of why you're actually on LinkedIn in the first place, which is to connect with people, to build relationships, to build rapport, to build trust, and all of those things. So really make sure that you stay far, far away from these specific tactics of how not to reach out to people on LinkedIn. Now, the first one, people are, and this is sad but true, people are using automated sales funnel messages. Now, for those that are unfamiliar with a sales funnel, basically, I'm sure you guys have gotten emails about this. Maybe you go to someone's website, you download a free checklist or a free PDF, and then you get an email from that person saying, thanks for, downloading the PDF. Here it is. Stay tuned, and I'll have a couple other, free things coming your way. Check your inbox. And then you'll get like a sequential set of emails, either daily or every other day, that eventually, in some cases, will upsell you into maybe something else that you could benefit from. It could be a smaller course like $17 or $39 or $99 or $97 or $197, something of that nature. And that is normal, common practice for email sales funnels. Now, what people are doing now is they're using marketing software, which again, that violates the user agreement of LinkedIn. I went over this in previous trainings that LinkedIn holds people accountable for those things, for those that violate the user agreement of LinkedIn. And one of the big things that people are violating is using automated software that connects and messages for that person. You cannot do that. You are not allowed. So if you guys are familiar with that, drop a Y or a yes in the chat, or an N or a no. If you're coming on late, please do say hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay if you're watching on the replay. Tag some people, share this video, like, love, support, react and respond to this any which way you want. Don't forget to head over to my LinkedIn profile, hit my follow button, then turn my LinkedIn notification bell on so we can stay connected. Now, you'll notice you'll connect with someone on LinkedIn, brand new, and within a couple minutes, maybe even seconds, you'll get some sort of 18-paragraph long drunkalog verbal vomit message, paragraph after paragraph of that person stating what it is that they do, how they help people, how they can help you, and here's the link to get on a call. Doesn't work. Now, the other bad part of that is what you're seeing then, if you're not responding to it, a couple days later, you'll get a follow-up message. And it'll say something along the lines of, hey, I noticed that you didn't respond. Again, wanted to reach back out, blah, 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 blah. So these are automatic triggers. So a lot of this automated software, if the software picks up that you, the recipient of that message, has not responded after a certain amount of set days that you can actually put into the software, they will re-engage the message by sending another 18-paragraph long drunkalog verbal vomit message. And the funny thing is, this happens to me all the time. I get all these messages and I will respond back and I'm like, are you writing these yourself, or are you using some sort of automated software? Because this does not seem genuine or authentic, because you're pitching me about a product that is specifically for female business owners and I'm a guy. And then they'll say, yes, I wrote this, but sent it to the wrong person. And I'm like, well, how did you send it to the wrong person? Because you sent me one before a couple of days ago that I didn't already respond to. And this is just a lot of business owners, in my honest opinion, just being lazy. Just being lazy. You're cutting corners that don't need to be cut. When you are looking to create connection with people, you can't automate human connection. You have to create human connection with another person. And if you just can't take a minute or two to craft a very simple message to send to someone that you want to get to know them, and if they want to get to know you and how you could support each other, if you don't have time to do that, maybe you shouldn't be on LinkedIn. So do not ever use any automated sales funnel messages on LinkedIn. It doesn't work. People are going to report your stuff. If LinkedIn finds out you're using these, they will not just restrict your account, they will delete your account. It's happening every single day on the platform. So that's number one. Number two, in regards to the automated sales funnel messages, never, ever spam people with sales pitch messages on your own. So maybe someone isn't using the automated software that's doing these sales funnel messages. They said, you know what? I'm not going to use the sales funnel messages because I don't want to get in trouble. But you know what? I'm going to create my own message and I'm going to send it on my own, but I'm just going to go in for the hard sell. So for those that can resonate with this, I want you to drop a Y or a yes. If you agree that it never feels good to be sold and pitched to ever, unwarrantedly, especially when you're hearing from someone for the very first time. You're hearing from someone for the very first time, but yet you're getting a sales pitch message in that initial reach out. When I make a connection with someone on LinkedIn, the last thing I'm thinking about is, you know what? I'm going to reach out to this person. I'm going to sell them and pitch them on something. That doesn't work. My wife and I always talk about something called the smell test. If the message that you're about to send stinks, don't send it. And here's the other very, very simple suggestion I have for you is never send a message to someone else that you yourself wouldn't respond to. Never send a message to someone else that you yourself wouldn't respond to. Easy rule of thumb. And the fact is that the spammy sales pitch messages don't work. No one wants to be sold to. No one wants to be pitched to. They want to be connected with. People continue to ask myself and my wife, Nancy, how do we continue to generate leads, sales, clients from LinkedIn? It's because we're leading with value. When I get on a call with someone, I'm not thinking about, all right, where's going to be the appropriate time for me to kind of slide in a little sales pitch here? No, I want to get to know the person and their business. I want to find out what some of their pain points are. And then I want to share what I do. Now, if what I do satisfies a pain point that they may have, it's going to be a natural conversation piece where they say, well, how do you work with people? Then I can go over the different ways that people can work with me. It's a very organic thing. It's just listening. It's active listening. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. So to think that if I spray and pray and I send a bunch of sales pitch messages out to my new connections, that's going to translate into business, you're wrong. You need to reach out to people in an organic way, not selling and pitching, but rather wanting to get to know them first and foremost. So that's number 2. Number 3, never ever, because this does not work. This does not work. Don't ever add a spammy sales pitch note attached to a connection request. And I'm going to show you an example right now because I need this to really hit home with all of you of the way that you should not reach out to people because it doesn't work. So I'm going to show you a couple different things that you can do. I'm going to share my screen really quickly right now so you guys can see this. Now, so let me just show you this one right here. This person sent me a message here. Hi, Scott. Are you going to raise capital in the near future? I would love to connect on a call at some point. Here's the link to book. No, you don't know anything about me. Now, Regina, on the other hand, did it the right way. Hi, Scott. I recently participated in the Amateur to Expert on LinkedIn workshop, January 2024, which is amazing. I would love to connect with you and sign up for your LinkedIn newsletter. How do I sign up? That's perfect. And we have a call booked next week. Benita, I keep seeing you pop up on my People You Should Know page. I figured we should connect, but why? Right? Another one right here. Hi, Scott. Notice that we know some of the same people. Would love to have you in my network. Why? Right? Why? Van, I'm in your Amateur to Expert session last week. Excellent. Thank you. It would be great to stay connected. And he ended up joining my membership. Okay, Scott, I keep catching glimpses of your profile. I'd love to connect because we have a podcast featuring experts who are on the rise, becoming thought leaders in their space. There's no fee to appear. Shall we connect? So that's something I may reach out to because I do a lot of podcast guesting. Hi, Scott. I'd love to discuss being on your show. I'm a naturopathic doctor, author, holistic health insights could resonate with the audience. Are you open to this? So I can reach out to that person. I think I maybe did reach out to them. Yeah, I did. And they never got back to me. So I did reach out to them with a message of like, yep, let's connect. But so they reached out to me, but never connected back. So you don't want to really ever attach any of these sales pitch spammy notes when the only time you should add the note attached to the connection request is A, you actually know the person, B, you knew them from somewhere. Like you saw, there was 2 examples. One person attended a live keynote that I did recently. Another person or a couple people attended an online workshop we did a couple of weeks ago. They made mention of how they heard about me or found out about me. You never just say, hey, we have some friends or connections in common. We should connect. Or, hey, would love to add you to my network. If there is no specific connection point, don't add a connection note at all. Just hit connect. So if you want to create better connection response rate, better response rate from your messages, more calls being booked, more sales being generated, more revenue coming into your business, make sure that you do not automate the messaging process that puts people into some sort of spammy sales funnel. Do not send organic spammy sales pitch messages. And please don't add a spammy sales pitch note attached to the connection request that you are sending out. So as always, I would love to hear from all of you. Drop in the comments below. What did you take away most from today's training? I hope you found it helpful. Love and gratitude, and I'll talk to you next time.